So yeah, you left on Thursday, right? Friday, Thursday?
Thursday. Yeah, I think Thursday. Yeah.
Thursday, day after the party. Yes. So you lucked out. Awesome. Awesome. Thank you all for joining. We'll get started in just a second. We're just going to put this on some of the other private platforms. I can see Jamie's getting them up now. We're so excited to have Isabella here tonight. This is a great deep dive into some secrets on product validation that you don't want to miss. And just a reminder, as always, this will be in your membership area afterwards, because we all know we like to watch trainings over and over, especially when they have advanced tips and tricks. So, and if you have to leave early, then you can catch the end in your membership area, but stay till the end. We're not going to go super late. I know last week we went like 2 hours, but Isabella will not be staying up that late, as she's expecting a baby in the next like few weeks.
Not few weeks. I still have 12 and a half weeks ahead.
Okay, 12 and a half.
Yeah, but anyway.
Several.
Yeah, I got your call that we don't have to stay for like 2 hours. I will try to be as fast as it possible, but at the same time as deliberate as possible, because like the material is pretty complicated. Thank you. However, you guys are more than welcome to ask me questions, and how the presentation is structured. Every single block I'm walking you through, I will stop and I will ask if you have any questions. So if you do have questions, please don't hesitate and drop them to the chat. And the moment I will be finishing with like one explanation, I will get back to you and you will ask me questions. I will be using at least.
Isabel, just before you do that, just interrupt quick, because I just want to officially kick it off. So because we'll start the recording for that, and then I'll hand it right back to you. So this is great. So, and on the same page, because Joey and I will keep an eye on the chat for you, Isabella too, just so we can help you manage that process well too. But that being said, let's go ahead. We will officially begin tonight's training. Joey and I, really excited to have Isabella Ritz. We've been fortunate. I feel like the last couple of months, I feel like we go about a week in between actually seeing Isabella and her team in person. We were just all in Austin together at a huge event, a great celebration there. We were together down in Gulf Shores through Sean Hart, so a lot of you guys saw last night, and so we started talking about at the beginning of some year. Isabella is really, her and her team are really rock stars in the industry. They do truly kind of everything from A to Z, but they have a lot of expertise. Joey is going to be launching her new podcast soon, which is really exciting, which is focused on women of Amazon, a lot of strategies. And actually, Isabella and Joey were in person working on that special project as well too. So all that being said, excited for tonight. Just as Joey said, this is being recorded. Let's go ahead and hand it off to Isabella. This topic tonight around product development is probably the number one topic, right? You get this right, everything else in your business is so much easier. That being said, it's not easy, right? But if you do the hard work and navigate and listen to some of the things Isabella shares, it can really make a massive difference in your business. So Isabella, with that, we'll hand it back to you. It's all you.
Thank you for the great introduction. And yeah, we've been seeing each other for the past month, I think almost every week. Anyway, guys, we're going to jump into that. And my main expertise is based on the product research and product validation, because generally speaking, when you're launching your business on Amazon or you're adding additional product to your Amazon brand, you have two main foundations. First, number one is your product, and the second one is your marketing. If you have a very bad product, you cannot fix it. If you have bad marketing, you can always improve it. So today we will talk about product development and product validation, as I said. And I am going to show you two different software that we've been using. However, because I cannot go over 45 minutes. Usually we use 5 different software. We're using Seller Tools, we're using Data Dive, we're using Helium 10. We're using Smart Scout, we're using Amazon Product Opportunity Explorer, and we're using extension of seller tools on top of Amazon Product Opportunity Explorer with the purpose to make sure we can validate all the numbers. Because behind the product are always numbers, and it doesn't matter what you think, it doesn't matter what I think, it doesn't matter how I want to launch the product, it matters what the market is talking about, what the numbers are conveying to us. So the product is that we will explore today is Entrepreneurial Mug. We chose this product based back to October because it was the event when we've been searching for the product specifically for this presentation. We've been looking what is going on right now on the market. Maybe any occasions are happening. And one of the goals is to develop the product that will have several spikes during a year and will have enough of demand to be sold during a year. So we have to have a demand. And we have, generally speaking, it's supposed to be evergreen product. And this product also to have supposed to make you some type of joy during the year, at least a couple of times, wanted some type of spikes. So, and in this case, we are going through the keyword validation, niche validation, product development, product testing, potential products that will help you to expand the niche. So we checked Boss Gift. And we've been checking what is going on with this product back to October, and we find out that the niche started growing a little bit. We also found out that we have different type of keywords here as Boss Gifts for women and Boss Gifts for men. So look here, we have at least 3 keywords that are absolutely relevant to the Boss Gifts. Of course, we can find, and we will be able to see right now that we have a lot of different type of the keywords, and we have a pretty good and substantial semantic core. So then I'm checking like the first couple steps I have to check for myself, making sure like, do I want really to jump into this niche or I don't? Is I'm checking the trends. And as I said previously, since 2019 till right now, this niche is evergreen, and you can tell we have a couple spikes. One is happening during the Boss Day, which is October. Another one is happening right now during Q4. And you can see the difference in between when this product is evergreen, when we have the sales, the demand of the market around 5,000 to 10,000, where the demand is growing to 125,000 searches per month on Amazon only. So you have to keep in mind when you're doing this validation, it's not just Amazon. It's also, you have to check Google Trends, because if you will go with a smart approach, you will be using your external traffic. So high likely you are going to build Shopify store, which means you are going to have additional traffic to Shopify. Probably you also will be using Buy with Prime options. So if you want to learn more about Buy with Prime, let me know, ask me questions after I will finish this part, and I will explain you what it is, because it's a very good addition to your store, to your sales that you want to increase, and it helps a lot to like all our clients right now, especially during Q4. So then we've been looking at the X-ray data, and we find out here that we have a lot of different type of sales. Like, take a look here. I will try to make it a little bit. We'll zoom out. Yeah. So I hope you guys can see. Like, we have, with the very small amount of reviews, different type of sales. And why I'm looking at the reviews here, because I have to make sure that based on the high demand, high search volume keyword, I can be on a page 1. I'm not looking for the opportunity for how much I can sell. I want to make sure if I'm going on a market and I don't have any reviews right now, will I be able to be ranked on a page 1? And seeing the products with the 0, 10 reviews, 14 reviews, 59 reviews, 6 reviews, again, another one, 10 reviews, I can tell like, yes, with the small amount of reviews, as long as my product is converting sales, I can be on a page 1. So at this point, I was also doing research for the different type of the keywords, and every single keyword been validated that yes, I can be on a page 1 with a small amount of reviews. Sorry, yeah, I just had to adjust the view. So let's move forward. So then I was checking the data dive. Also ask me questions if you do not know what is data dive, because after next slide, I will get back to you and we'll talk about what you guys understand, what you don't understand, and I'll answer your questions. When I'm going to the data dive, I have to look at some very important indicators. First one, I'm looking here on the left. And also, I didn't mention, like when I was doing research here, I was also checking which products people are buying the most. And people are buying mostly mugs and candles. Like in the whole United States, I don't know, people are crazy about mugs and candles. And if you go to any like TJ Maxx, Target, you're going to any outlets, you will be able to see Yankee candles, have different like specific store about candles only. We have Bed and Bath Beyond also about candles. So like a lot of stores are based on candles. So candles and mugs is something that people are really, really crazy about. And we used here the specific products to analyze to make sure we'll be able to rank. And for what's really, really important for us, that when we're choosing the product, we will be able to crush this product based on the keywords. Because if we will not be able to rank, if we don't have any opportunity to rank our product, means we don't have opportunity to succeed. And we're launching our Amazon with the purpose to make money. So to make money, if we have the good product, we have to have an opportunity to be ranked with the good keywords, and we have to have the potential for the high for the like huge volume of the semantic core. Semantic core, if you guys don't know what it is, it's the list of different type of the keywords. So we can talk about this product as like tumbler for boss, gift for boss, what gift for a person who has everything, and etc., etc. And as long as I can find out that I have all this variety of different type of the keywords, I can go and I can rank actually there. Then I will have another validation for myself that like, yeah, probably it's a good product to go about. So anyway, here are our competitors, and then we can tell, like, if we see a lot of greens, the green light is for you, means this competitor is not ranked for those keywords, means those competitors are on a page 1 for some type of the keywords. Those competitors are selling. You can see the revenue here is in between $5,000 and $8,000, which shows like not the very high competitive product, because we understand that a lot of people are not launching products with a huge budget. So we try to show something realistic. And then we are scrolling, like this is the first part of the screen, this is the second part of the screen, to make sure you guys will be able to understand what is going on with this platform. We are looking at the keywords, and look how many keywords we actually have here. And all those greens are the places that your competitors are not ranked. Means if you will go with this product on Amazon, you will be able to rank yourself on page 1 because your competitors are taking 186 spot on Amazon search, or 47 or 71. So they're pretty far away for the majority of the high search volume keywords like boss gifts for women, and blah, 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 and et cetera, et cetera. So I'm coming back right now. Please ask me a question. I see you have some. What is the data dive? How many reviews do you consider a lot? Joa, thank you so much for the link for data dive. So data dive is the tool that helps you find out your opportunities for the keywords, your opportunities, how much you're going to pay for your PPC campaign. They actually released it like about a month ago. They didn't have it initially. And with the data dive, you can take a look how the competition is actually performing based on different type of the keywords. And if we would decide to dig deeper, or like we will do another session, I would be able to show you how different type of the products you can group with the different type of the keywords, make sure you actually launching the product that has opportunity, because sometimes people are choosing like very weak products, and when they're choosing the super weak products, then data dive is showing them great opportunities, but they're not choosing like high potential products with a high potential that are already like taking all the market or the brands or something like that. So you have to be very careful when you're grouping products, when you're adding them to the tray like I did, to make sure you are not trying to prove the point for yourself that your product will be winning. So you have to look at the real picture on Amazon. I hope I answered the questions. If you have any questions, please drop them to the chat. Jamie, do you want to say something?
Nope. I see Joey grab the link. Data dive, since our buddy Brandon Young, who actually was also in the podcast studio with us the other day. So a good tool. So we'll probably be talking more and more about it. So it's good. Some of you guys are familiar with it, but it's good that you're kind of introducing some of our team here to it as well.
Yeah, I remember you thought that I'm working for Data Dive.
Yes.
So moving, given that we want to have more keywords to cover this product, we chose unisex copywriting to target both genders. So you remember initially we've been looking at the opportunity where we have boss gift for women and for men. So we decided to create the product for both of them. Right now, I want you guys to pay attention on a screen because you are going to participate. So we created 5 different copywritings for the coffee mug, for the tea mug, coffee mug, whatever, and for the mug. And which one do you think won the poll? Because again, it doesn't matter what I like, it doesn't matter what you like, it matters what your potential target audience like. Because at this point, we're already building the product, and when we're building the product, we have to ask our target audience: do you like this? Do you hate this? Would you buy this? Or you will never buy that? So we had to test this, and let me see your answers. Number 1, William. Guys, please take a look at the screen. Number 4. Okay, Leo, who else? We have 10 people here participating right now. Please, everyone, answer the questions, because in this case, you will keep yourself involved, and this will be helpful for your future product development. Number 5. Okay, who else? Give me at least 2 more answers. And 2 more people are with the number 5. Okay. So then, number 3, Chad. Okay, so then we created the copywriting for the Kindle. And generally speaking, the copywriting that is different is only number 5. And which one do you think, read all of them again, will fit the Kindle? So which one do you think people will choose if they will buy the product, if it's a Kindle, with which copywriting? So let's ask you again, what's the number? What's your choice? number 1, number 3, number 2, number 4, number 5. Yulia number 3, Justin number 1. What else? Andrew number 2, number 5. Okay, let's take a look. Number 2, Chad. Okay, so then we ran Pigful poll, and in the Pigful poll, when we're running, here's the very important part. When you're running Pigful poll, you have to run as many polls as possible, because every single poll is leading you towards the right direction to build your product, your logo, your listing, your main picture, your customization, etc., etc. And that's why it's much better and it's safer for you to spend more money upfront on the product development and the product validation. Then you will lose money on your PPC campaign after you launch the product just because you thought it's going to work. So, and I believe Chad said number 3 for the mug. So, and this is the number 3 with the boss mode. However, you remember we had 5 different copywritings, so we had to test all 5. And here we're testing again the winner against 2 others, and the boss mode won again. Then we had to test the candles, and we're testing the candles. Keep in mind here that when we're testing, we have to ask people the right question. We can't ask, which copywriting do you like? We have to ask, if you are shopping for a candle for a boss, what kind of phrase would you like to see the most? And also, like in parentheses, we've been adding the details if it's your friend, family member, blah, blah, blah. As more detailed will be your question, the better answers you will get. So, and the boss mode won again. So at this point, we're like, okay, so we have the point. Now we understand we're creating 2 different products with the 2 same copywriting on it. The next one, we had to apply this design, this copywriting on the product. Do we know what candle or what mug we're going to sell? No idea. So we did a marketing research. We tried to take a look what people love, what people hate, what kind of mugs they're buying the most. And we found 5 of them. And the moment we ran the first poll, we found 4. Yeah, we found 4. We ran the first poll, and then I said, guys, I said to my team, something is off. And now take a look, please, at the screen and tell me what's wrong with this specific poll. Because I will not say anything. Just take a look at the screen and let me know what's wrong based on your personal opinion. Because you, as I said just now, you have to make sure you're asking the right questions. And something else I will also mention right now. Yes, they're supposed to be different. They're supposed to be different. That's why we're testing them. We have to find which one people love against the different models, because we have to apply the future design that we just created with this copywriting, with the copywriting boss mode. We have to apply to one of the mugs that people love, that market is accepting. So not to waste your time, the presentation of the product in the middle is wrong. And I said, okay, we're testing again. So we took the mug from the picture and we tested again. And this mug won again. So that was the proof of concept that, like, it doesn't matter in our case what is the presentation, the product is a winner. However, presentation is important. If you are testing all these elements and the different interiors and the different situations, or someone can actually hold it with the handle, or someone can drink, people will not be able to perceive the information correctly. So make sure when you're running the poll, every single product is in identical position. with identical background, so you don't have to play around a lot. Where do you do this polls at? I'm doing polls at Pickful, and I believe Joa has 50% off for the first poll when you're running with a Pickful, so she probably will give you the discount. So then we had Joa, let me know if you're providing the link. If not, I have one.
Yep.
Yes, I have the
got
link.
it.
I'll grab it.
Cool. So then we had to test the candle against the mug, because we had to find out which candle and which mug people will people choose a candle against the mug. Please remember here the score. When we asked people, would you rather to buy the candle as a gift for your boss or a mug? And people chose the mug. Please check here. The score is 34 against 66. 17 people are on a position have been voting for candle, and only 33 and 33 votes been for the mug. So here's the winner, right? Let's move forward. The next step is the box, because we're talking about the gift. We have to pack the gift. We've been doing the research again with what kind of box we have to use to design and pack our gift. We chose 6 different ones, and we decided to test them. Before I will show you which one is the winner, tell me which one do you like. Look at all 6 of them and tell me which one do you think is a winner. The one is a slide out, the craft box, the cylinder one with a bow, traditional, and cube. The craft box, okay. Tim, thank you. Cylinder, craft. Who else? Cylinder. Okay, let's take a look. Again, it doesn't matter what I think. It doesn't matter what you think. It matters what your audience think. And we've been running 3 polls. When you guys are going to run the polls with Pickful, make sure you're not lining up 8 different pictures, because 8 pictures is the maximum that you can run. You can run, just try to place them like 3 and 3, or maybe 4 and 4 is the maximum. So don't do more than 4 pictures in a line unless you're testing for like 500 people. And one with the bow is the winner. And if you will take a look, we have here 14, 27, and 9 responders. More than when we're doing these polls, we're also doing the ranking poll. The ranking poll is giving you the opportunity not just to get the response, but also people who've been answering, for example, for the craft cardboard. They've been able to give us the second opinion, like if they would not choose this one, what will be their second choice, and what will be, of course, like the third choice. So that's why we have the 54 score over 2 others. And then we've been testing the 3 others, and we got another winner, and it's again the box with the bow. None of you actually answered that the box with the bow will win. And of course, because like, look at this box, like this one is like super square, right? And this one, oh my gosh, sorry. This one and this one with the bow, they're different. They have different shape. They have a little bit different approach. We had to test them against each other. And if you'll see, again, we have 1733. Absolutely, like, this, it's a super big difference. So like this difference is not even close, like 48-52. It's substantial. So we have a choice right now to create one box with the bow, and we already know the shape. So we just had to match the shape to the size of the product. So then we created the designs for the mug and we tested them immediately. We got the winner, and you can tell here the winner has 54 score because, again, it's a ranking poll. If someone is choosing, for example, the blue one, what will be the second choice? Generally speaking, when you're doing the product design for conservative people, because like directors, bosses, they're more conservative than others, then high likely you will end up with a white or black design, and the colors that like red, black, and white, they're the most popular and the most acceptable by the audience when you're creating the products. But again, it depends on your target audience. Then we created the design of the candle, and we got the winner with the black design as well. And here's something interesting. We're creating the box and the box is winning with the same pattern as we created the mug. Okay, so now we know we're going with the golden, gold, black colors. So we have to test them out. And then the next step, we have to test against competitors, because we cannot trust just like ourselves. Okay, we created the design, we got the winner, now we're good, now we decided to launch. No, it's not how it works. Now we have to test against competitor. And as you can tell here, we lost. So the first poll failed. However, why we do the poll? The poll is supposed to give us the feedback, so we have to understand what we're going to change. What is the best change for our product in this specific case? And then we made the change. We had to make the shape. We have to change the shape. We have to change. We have to improve colors. And in this case, you can tell after we made some improvements, we won 62 against 38. Isn't that cool? I think it's pretty cool. So you can give us some exclamation point. Because we did a good job, just because we did a good job. So thank you, Justin. Thank you, Joa. So the next one, we had to test our mug against competitor's mug. So here we're the winner, and we even didn't have to change anything. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. So we won. We won immediately, so we didn't have to make any further changes. Do you remember when I asked you initially to remember the score when we've been testing? Do you want to buy the mug or the candle? And if you do, tell me what was the score. So in this case, after we developed the product, we tested again, and we got the difference just 8 votes. So at this point, as a seller, because I am seller since 2015, I understand for myself, okay, so do I really want to sell or I want to sell both? And of course, I'm going to sell both, and the mug and the candle. More than, I will talk a little bit later today, I can pair them. So I can do the bundle, and then it will be the bundle, so people will be able to buy the set of 2. So I will come back right now to the poll, and you'll see the score here, the candle against the mug, 1733. It's almost double. So when we're coming back here, we have 29-21, 58 to versus 42 score. It's almost 50-50. So when you see the polls that close and both of them are your products, don't hesitate to try both. So the last question I had to ask to the audience, also I'm not showing about 4 or 5 polls here that we've been running in addition, because we've been also running against different competitors just to not overwhelm the presentation. So the last question I had to ask the audience, what do you think about this product? Do they actually like it or they not? It's an open question. So when we asked the question, what do they think about the product? We got the rating of 4.1. And I was like, why? Why it's 4.1? Who did this to us? So do we really have to redo right now? And we had this 4, 5 stars, and one person gave us 2. And this person said, it's a mark specifically for a boss, so it has a target audience. I'm like, oh, of course. So you just proved our concept. So one person was not actually the target audience, maybe 2 of them. Sometimes it happens. Most of the people who are going through the poll, they're very, very close to your target audience, so that to the actual buyers. And in this case, I'm like, okay, so we'll consider these 2 stars as 5, and we will just increase the rating for the product in our head. So in this case, you just saw how we've been going through the process of the product validation and the product development. Of course, it's not happening within one day. It took us, as I'll say, we're professionals, we're experts. It took us about a week. However, normally, if the product is complicated, it will take you about 30 to 45 days to develop a product from A to Z, because you have to do the market research, you have to take a look what is going on Amazon, off Amazon. So you have to go through like a lot of different resources to find out what is going on the market with your specific product. What rating do you want to see here? When we are developing the product, I want to be it very close to 5. So it's supposed to be 4.7, 4.8, 4.9. And we're also reading the comments, because in the comments, you will be able to see what people do like, what they don't like. Generally speaking, if it's like all 5 stars, then you're very close to be successful with your product on Amazon. And when you see people are saying something, no, it will not be comfortable, for example, to close the lead, or I want the lead will be whatever the color or something like that. And if you have at least 2 same or similar answers, it's better to make the change and then to run the poll again before you will start placing an order, before you'll start to check the samples or something like that. So because before you will start throwing money into your inventory, you have to make sure your product is really, really good, because you're going to the shark pit on Amazon, and making sure when you're in a shark pit, you have opportunity to crush everyone just because your product is good. This is the chance to do that just by validating and designing your product. How long does it take to get the poll results back, and who do the poll? So Pickful, they have 25,000 people who are doing the polls, and they're paying them to participate. And those people are Amazon Prime members, pet owners. You can choose people just moved their of course, like you can choose based on gender. We recently developed the product for African American religious ladies, and we had to run the polls for African American religious ladies. It's a very, very narrowed product, and it's a very, very narrowed niche. We ran the poll for 200 people, I believe. And this poll was the longest that like we've been ever doing. And this one was for like 24 hours. But usually the polls like this one, they takes like, I don't know, like 10 minutes, 5 minutes. So it's pretty fast and pretty quick. Today we've been running polls for the logos that we're doing rebranding for one of the big sellers on Amazon. And it took us 30 minutes to run 4 polls. So pretty quick and easy. Okay, let's move forward. Prepare your questions if you will have some. Yeah, also, I think I missed one question was how many reviews I consider is a lot. Sorry, I just got distracted. If on a page 1 with the like high ranking keyword or the keyword you're targeting, you have sellers with the reviews like 100 and up, and after 100 it's like thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands. It's a lot. However, if you have a mix of like 50, 60, 100, 150, 200, 350, and they're like in this range, those products will be like, you can start to dig deeper to find out what is going on there. In addition, I can tell you, we launched the product this year for like our brand, and we got sold out within 2.5 weeks, just because we got sold out. The product was really very good developed. And we decided to go to the niche where the competitors, the lowest reviews for one competitor was, I believe, 250 or something like that. But our main competitor that we've been developing product better than his, he has 450 reviews. And when we launched the product, just with the PPC, without anything else, we had bestseller rank 20,000 when his bestseller rank was 80,000. So, and that was such a proof of concept when you were really putting a lot of efforts into your product. It doesn't matter what your competitor is doing. As long as this product is good, people are going to buy it. So we weren't able to cover our stock till now. So we're still in the production for like our second order. We just been like sold out just like that, super quick. Anyway, my main recommendations when you are going through the development process, you have to care about your future conversion before you launch your product. And as you know already, most of you guys know your conversion depends on the product, on the product customization, on your competitors, what they're doing. And you don't have to take a look just to the reviews saying like, okay, I looked at the reviews, now I know everything. You have to take a look at the blogs. You have to talk to bloggers, and don't hesitate to go and start Googling, because you've probably seen a lot articles on like top 10 microphones, top 10 mugs, top 10 whatever. And those blogs, they've been built specifically to promote some specific items. And in those blogs, you will be able to see what people do and don't like about the products. You will be able to find the blogs where people will talk about some type of products. You'll be able to find the influencers that are promoting some type of products in your niche, and you will be able to ask, at least I'm encouraging you to ask the person who is working in your niche for years, what do you think about this product? Can you ask your audience, what do they think? Would they buy this product? And we're like, what they want to improve about this product when you already developed the product. And this approach will give you additional information and additional point what you can improve, or maybe you don't have to improve anything. It's been helpful for us a lot. You have to, of course, I said about the PickFull, you have to, if you can, explore the options to include the main keyword of the product into your product. So if we're talking about the boss gift here, you saw we included the word boss. And because people, first of all, people can identify themselves. When you're Googling, where can I learn about Amazon? And you're finding Amazon insiders. You're going on their website and it says, we're teaching you how to sell on Amazon. You got relevancy. And when you are getting this relevancy, Google understands what your buyer is looking for. You understand what you're providing, and it's a perfect match. And Amazon, as any other search engine machine, will rank you as high as possible as long as your pictures, your product, and your keyword are matching each other. It's a very powerful tool / tip that I really encouraging you guys to use. You also have to check your title density during the product development stage, because some type of the keywords, for example, boss mug or like boss gift red, for example, if it exists, it might have like maybe 2,000 searches a month, but you probably won't have any type of the competitors there. And if demand is there, competitors are not there, and you will be able to include red color inside of your mug or like whatever you're developing, then it will be additional benefit to you, to your product, and to your title, because if it will be boss gift red color, then nobody will be ranked this specific keyword. So make sure you're also covering this. You're also covering this bullet there. So how you can expand the niche of one product. So first of all, of course, based on the look, you can shape it differently. You can do different type of designs. You can test the colors. You can go with the product demand, like for women, men, people who have everything, and etc., etc. But also you can differentiate it based on the price. For example, if I'm going to buy a gift for Jamie, or Joa, I'm not going to buy them just a cheap candle. I will look for something more expensive. So same things are happening with other people. They're looking for more expensive stuff. And those products will cost more. They will have higher margin. And those products probably will not be selling like thousands a month. But the revenue for those products will be probably higher or the same as you will be selling cheaper products. So if you will be able to have an under like umbrella of your brain, different type of the products based on the price, based on their shapes, based on the colors, you'll be able to cover the majority of your target audience, and it will help you to sell more. Then also when you're developing the product, make sure you have a potential, maybe by having 5 products, you will be able to make the bundles. So you can do the bundles, virtual bundles, you can create, oh my gosh, like real bundles. So because the virtual bundles, they're great when you can advertise them on your Amazon store. You cannot advertise your virtual bundle as just your Amazon campaign. However, if you're adding 2 items to each other, is a variation on one listing. So you can sell candle, mug, and them together. And also Amazon can do it for you when you're creating the set and the inventory is already on Amazon. So you even don't have to put this set together on your prep center or with the manufacturer. You can do it down the road when you're already on Amazon and you see that the products are actually selling very well. Then the next thing I want to tell you is each product should lead into the user-generated content, which means you have to be prepared with the QR codes, with some type of bonuses. Like, for example, recently we launched a client. She has the line of, I believe, 7 or 8 different products. All of them are in a baby niche. All of them are complementing each other. So the moment people are buying one of her products, they have a QR code that they can receive something else for free. And then she's sending one of those products for free. All of them are like $3, $4, $5, like when they're linked already on Amazon. So it's not super expensive for her, but when those people who bought her product are claiming the free gift, the condition for them to claim it is to put their order number and to create a content on their social media. And it doesn't matter at this point if it will be post, story, or something else. The moment they created the content, they're including the content, the link to the content into the form, their order number, and their address. So you're winning here twice. First of all, you're getting awareness for free, for $3 or $4 for the product you're giving them away for plus shipping. Second of all, you're converting Amazon buyer into your loyal buyer. So at this point, you already have your email and you will be able to launch new products and sell to these people in the future when you will need it. And the last part that I want to share with you today, you have to score your product. Please screenshot this slide. It's very useful because it's generally speaking A to Z, what you're supposed to do with your product. And you have to do the prior keyword research, of course. You have to do the niche validation of Amazon. You have to do the product custom. Do not go on Amazon with the product if you will just put the label Jamie Davidson and you think it's going to sell well. Of course, with Jamie's name, it's going to be rocking the sales. However, if you're adding just absolutely not famous logo on a product, it doesn't mean people are going to search it and people are not going to buy it. And if it's the same white mug like everyone else, you are going to compete with others, especially if they have a lot of reviews, and you're going to compete for price and not for the value. If your product is valuable, you can always sell it for more. Like, for example, this mug or this candle, we got a price for supplier, I believe, don't want to lie, I think $6. It will be landed $6 for candle, and I think $4 or $5 for the mug. You can sell each of them individually for $39.99 on Amazon, especially right now. And if you're going to sell them like for $17.99, you still have a margin, but you're going to sell them super fast and super quick. So you will be able to choose the strategy, what you want to do. Then you have to do the product development with testing. If you are doing product development without testing, you can subtract 150 points immediately, because at this point you're launching worthless product. You have to work with the main picture development and do A/B testing. And after you develop the main picture, you have to test them via Pixel, and then you have to test those pictures inside of the Amazon A/B testing experience as well. Then you have to create commercial video for your product. If your product right now does not have video, and in case if you already sell on Amazon, go and do the video right now, because you're losing massive opportunity. Videos are making the most amount of sales, especially when it's not like dumb video, like I just created it on my phone. When you can create it on your phone, but showing how you use this product. So you have to start not with unpacking, you have to start this video with using this product. Because when people are doing their research on Amazon and they see how someone is using your product already, they are clicking the most. So your video is supposed to attract your buyers by using your product inside of the video. Then you have to create UGC videos on your product page. At this point, you will not be against TOS if you ask somebody to upload video on your page. Don't ask for the reviews, but you can ask people to upload videos on your page. You cannot do it by yourself. You have to have EBC content with a comparison chart. Comparison chart is there when you have at least 2 products. And even if your product is candle and mug, you still can do comparison chart just by saying it's a candle and it's a mug. But when you have the comparison chart, it's you are talking to your client already based on like, not do you want to buy my product or you don't. You're already asking them, do you want to buy this one or this one? So it's not anymore talk about am I buying from your competitor? It's, or am buying from you this product or that product. So make sure to add this, and you have to create the highest ranking juice of your title and bullet points, and of course like your whole listing with via data dive. They have the whole thing set up. You have to just if you're not a very good copywriter, hire someone, but if you will not win based on the keywords against your competitor, whenever you're launching, you're subtracting 100 points immediately. So you will not be able to be ranked on a page one, because it will be, generally speaking, it will be very, very hard. Joa, thank you for the links. And yeah, guys, if you have any questions, ask me. But while you are asking some questions, you're thinking about some questions, I wanted to show you quickly how to achieve the higher ranking juice by I will add a couple products inside of the tray. Let me do this. And I will show you how you can do it inside of the, I will do this, yeah, inside of the data dive. So you're doing I just added already products to the tray. Then I'm using X-ray from Helium 10. Then I'm waiting till I will be able to dive. I'm clicking dive. Wait a second, I was switching from computer to computer. When I do the switch, I have to re-log in again. And after data dive, we'll think a little bit. Usually it takes like up to 90 seconds. I will be able to see what is going on with those products. It's a real product of one of the people who asked us to take a look, and we've been taking a look on this product. It's very interesting approach that this person is using. They are selling these cleaning wipes for sneakers that, in my opinion, looks like more like protein powder. And just by looking at the product, you cannot actually tell that it's cleaning wipes unless you will start reading, where the goal is actually to make sure people understand what they're buying from the first look. However, we are going into the listing builder, and here, Data Dive, they have a very, very nice button that called Optimize Ranking Juice. So we click here, and I want to optimize my title for 70% because I want to make sure I will be able to add some meaningful keywords, because if I will use only straight, like the keyword straight, Amazon will ban me and will suspend me because Amazon will consider it as spam. For the bullets, I probably will keep 75%. For the description, I will keep 75%. Search terms, of course, 100%, and subject matter 100%. And I'm doing confirm. And look, it took me like a couple seconds. And now I can see how I can improve every single listing here. So now everything I'm supposed to do is just go through the title, through the bullets, and through the search terms and everything else, through the descriptions, and add the meaning to those keywords. But look, by how much, this is in parentheses, you can see by how much you can improve your power of SEO copywriting. However, please don't be super excited, because the moment you will start make some changes and adding some meaningful keywords, you will start losing this number. So I don't want you to lose this number, and just play with these keywords. It will take you probably some time if you are not a copywriter. If you want, you have to hire a copywriter, so copywriter will do a better job. However, if you want to do it by yourself, take your time making sure you are not losing this number, because the moment you will start adding additional meaning here, the number will go down, and your goal is to keep yourself right here. So this is it about the presentation. If you have any questions, please ask me right now, and I'm ready to answer anything you want. I hope it was useful.
Excellent, excellent. Justin says that was great info. Thank you.
Yeah, welcome. Any questions? Okay.
I'm checking our social platforms. You got a couple congratulations on the live feeds.
Do you need, Isabel, you need Joey's address to send that fancy present you're going to pick out for her?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, you always taking care of people. I believe in you. I believed in you since day one. I have a lot of work to do. Yeah, Justin, when you're launching the product, you really have to go from A to Z very, very attentively, because you don't want to miss the opportunity. However, at the same time, perfect is the enemy of good. So if you're taking such a long time, you probably will never launch. So just like, yeah, you have to follow the directions, but at the same time, don't forget to act on time. Anyway, you will have some mistakes, just try to avoid the major ones. So would you test every new product you're interested in? If I made a decision that I am going to develop the product, then yes, I'm testing every single product I'm developing. And I never launched the product without testing and prior development at all. Is PickFu monthly or per poll? Per poll. A lot of guys there, they're copycats. They're like saying you will pay us $40 or like $39.99. I forgot their name. But they will charge you additional for the poll. So it doesn't make any sense. And PickFu, they've been the first guys who developed it, and they do such a good job. They have so many polls inside. So I'm sure I just sold you that PickFu with like all their opportunities. Guys, really use them and use them for the main pictures. You can use them like they have a great click test when you can take a screenshot of the page one. And then after you took a screenshot of the page one, you will be able to see where people are willing to click. And they will also give you their opinion why they're clicking on this one versus this one product. And you can do, I think, up to 9 or 12 products on a page. So yeah, they have a lot. Any questions?
Well, people are still thinking of questions. Isabella, do you want to give an overview of your company, Ritz Momentum, and what you focus on?
Yeah, sure. I actually had it on my last slide. And I already put it somewhere. Yeah. So we are doing product research, product validation, and I'm such a big nerd about the keywords to make sure this product is going to be selling, this product is going to work. And we have enough of keywords, we have a great potential. We're also providing funding thanks to Joa and Jamie, because they referred us to people who approved us and they approved our services. So if you don't have enough for the product development, you can always apply for the funding, and those guys will help. And yeah, the product development for each customer usually takes not longer than 45 days. And it's including EBC and listing and SEO and everything else. However, if you need just the product validation and product development, we also can do that. And yeah, I think I don't want to advertise.
It's good. I know. No, it's good. It's great. I know there's with a couple of our AMZ Insider members. I know Joey coordinated. So if you guys, they're up, you can also, if you guys, of course, most of you guys are in Voxer, and if you connect with us, a lot of you guys connect with Joey. Again, Joey, I know you do a great job of kind of helping people get over there as well too. So
yeah, we're not.
We're happy to help.
We're not teaching. We're not going with you, like holding your hand on Amazon. This is like your guys' job. However, what we do, we're developing the products that will help you guys to make money. You have to make sure you're following all directions after, because the moment you have a product, you're thinking, oh, now I have this golden eggs. Yes and no, because the marketing is important. You have to build the great traffic, you have to optimize it, and you have to work on your listing conversion, that even you have the professionally made listing initially, it doesn't mean you're not going to optimize this listing in a month or in 2 weeks since the moment you started, because you are learning your product the moment you launch it. No matter how great it's been developed, it's always room for improvement.
Yes, that is a good point. Good thoughts.
How do we connect to get a product developed? I think you should email Joa and she will connect us, right?
Yeah, that's fine. I can do an email intro. You can message me on Voxer. You also just had the link up if they want to like fill out the form on your website too, and you can just say you came from us.
Yeah.
So you get the VIP treatment.
Yeah, as always, the referrals are the most hardest people because you're feeling this responsibility heavier than usually, especially referrals from people like you guys. Yeah, so any like whatever is easy, you can come to us directly or through Joa. Cool, thanks. Yeah, you're welcome. Well, I don't want to hold anyone back. You guys complained that last time it was 2 hours, so if
No, we can stay on another hour. You got one more hour.
Well,
right.
Anyway, if any questions, I'm ready to answer.
No, but we would love to have you back. Maybe do like a part 2 of this in a few months. This was really great. You added a lot of value. It's, great when we do the first part of product research and then to do the deep dive into really how you validate it. And it is with more tools, and people can use whatever tools they want. These are the tools that we all prefer. Like we love Helium 10, and then Data Dive is like, kind of the next level that you layer in.
Yeah, we can dive deeper into the keywords. We can go to the product opportunity explorer and surf there and take a look what is going on with like different type of like investment calculators and how we actually calculate our potential profit and margin and all this stuff. But it's like, it's hours. It's not like, it's really hours. We can split this hours for like 1 hour each or 2 hours each. And I would prefer if like you will be open, guys, for if people will do exercises and I will give them the feedback like during if everybody will want to do it, because it's like it's a great opportunity when you see how someone else is doing it, and then you're running some type of keyword research, or you're checking how our other competitors are doing, or you're running the poll and you're getting the feedback, and it's like mastermind and it's a workshop. And when you're leaving the class, you already understand, okay, so the like one thing I was listening, another one I was practicing and got a feedback. So now you already know what direction you're supposed to go after the training session.
I love it. Let's do that. I just made a note that we're going to do a live workshop.
Yeah.
And everybody who's still on, you can hold me to that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd say super cool too. I know, again, Isabel is another great example of, she was a featured speaker at you spoke at $1 Billion Seller Summit, right?
I was speaking there.
Yeah. You spoke there, right? That event was like $7,000 for the weekend for people to go to. If you go to any of the, besides speaking, if not speaking, she'll have some massive setup at the events, just her and her team. So super cool that you're able to come out here and share the latest with everyone. And again, it's like our philosophy is kind of we're all kind of like Joey says, feel better together and helping everyone and collaborating together. So we definitely appreciate you and your team, Isabella, and being here tonight.
I appreciate you back and your experience as well. You're one of the greatest experiences I ever heard. And Joa, how she built her brand within a year and sold it. That's amazing.
Awesome.
I adore people.
Yeah, we're working on the next success stories with everyone on here. So Mika says, appreciate you guys. Super cool. Yeah, we appreciate everyone. Yeah, leave any other final thoughts and yeah, I think we're good to go, Joey, right? Any final thoughts, Joey?
No, looking forward to next time. Thank you so much for coming on. If anybody has follow-up questions after we end, feel free to send us messages on Voxer and we'll get you the answer or connect you with Isabella.
Yeah. Thanks a lot. Have a great night, everyone, and happy holidays.
Yes. Awesome. Good night. Thanks, everyone.
Night.